Have you ever heard of the Alaska Triangle? Nestled in the rugged and icy wilderness of Alaska lies an area steeped in mystery and intrigue. Stretching from the state's southeastern region up to its northernmost point and reaching across to its western coast, this area is the Alaska Triangle. Over the years, a string of unexplained disappearances have been linked to this region, sparking theories and debates among locals, researchers, and mystery enthusiasts alike. Some attribute these vanishings to the treacherous terrain and harsh weather conditions, while others delve into the realm of the supernatural, citing paranormal phenomena or alien abductions. Among the more scientifically inclined, theories of a vortex with intense electromagnetic anomalies have also been proposed. From wilderness survival enthusiasts to seasoned pilots, the victims of the Alaska wilderness span all walks of life. Their stories, often eerie and puzzling, continue to baffle investigators and spark curiosity. Now, let's dive into some of the most intriguing disappearances within this enigmatic area. The summer of 2006 marked the disappearance of Richard Lyman Griffiths. Griffiths, renowned for his innovative wilderness survival cocoon, had an intense desire to test its viability. The pristine wilderness of southeast Alaska, filled with its rugged terrains and unpredictable weather, presented the perfect testing ground. With a heart full of excitement and a mind brimming with anticipation, Griffiths ventured into the wild, his motives unquestioned by those who knew him. However, as the months rolled on, Griffiths' absence began to raise eyebrows. His prolonged silence and lack of contact became a source of concern, yet it took over a year before anyone decided to report him missing. Despite extensive searches and countless inquiries, no trace of Griffiths or his survival cocoon was ever found. The wilderness that he had so eagerly chosen as his testing ground had seemingly swallowed him whole. Richard's disappearance remains a mystery to this day. On September 9, 2013, Alan Foster flew into the unknown. A man not known by many, Alan embarked on a flight over the eerie region known as the Alaska Triangle. Alan was at the helm of a Piper PA-32-260, a single-engine, fixed-wing aircraft. Unbeknownst to him, this routine flight would soon turn into a chilling mystery that continues to baffle many to this day. The Piper PA-32-260 was later reported missing. Search parties scoured the region, hoping against hope to find any trace of Alan or his aircraft. But the vast wilderness of Alaska swallowed all evidence of Alan's journey, leaving only an echoing silence. The Triangle, notorious for its unexplained disappearances, had claimed another victim. Alan Foster, a man just going about his day, vanished without a trace. His story serves as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of this ominous region. Like many before him, Alan Foster never resurfaced. August 17, 2020, a day that Frank Manano would vanish. Frank, a respected educator and mentor, was deeply entrenched in the ways of subsistence living, hunting, and culture. He was a beacon of knowledge and wisdom, guiding many through the intricacies of survival in the wild. He was no stranger to the rugged terrains and the unpredictable weather patterns of Alaska. Yet even his vast experience and understanding of the wilderness could not spare him from this mysterious place. On that fateful summer day, Frank went missing from Shanana, a small town nestled on the banks of the Tanana River. His disappearance was as baffling as it was distressing. Despite countless search efforts, no trace of Frank was ever found. His loss was deeply felt by the community he had served and educated for years. Frank Manano, another victim of the mysterious Triangle's wrath. His story serves as a chilling reminder of the enigma that the vast wilderness Alaska has to offer. Leonard Lane, a veteran, disappeared after a parade in Fairbanks on July 4, 1995. This wasn't just any walk in the park. Leonard, a 73-year-old World War II veteran, strolled into the ominous Alaska Triangle and was never seen again. A man of honor, courage, and resilience, Leonard was not one to shy away from challenges, but this was one battle he didn't return from. Those who last saw him noted his limp, a lingering reminder of the war injuries he had sustained all those years ago. It was as if each step he took echoed the tales of his brave past. But as he ventured further into the Triangle, he became another enigma in its chilling narrative. The circumstances surrounding his disappearance remain shrouded in mystery, as is the case with many who dare to tread the path Leonard took. His story is but one among countless others, a poignant reminder of the triangle's unforgiving nature. Leonard Lane, just another name on the long list of those lost to the Alaska Triangle Rap. Scene script: June 3rd, 2019 and July 4th, 2012, with the dates Shanana Omen and Paul Michael Lemaitre disappeared respectively. On the summer day of June 3rd, 2019, Shanana Omen was seen for the last time. After spending the morning with a friend in Fairbanks, Shanana was dropped off at Nico River, a spot close to her residence. Her friend watched her until she was out of sight, assuming Shanana was safe and would reach home shortly. But the hours ticked by and Shanana never arrived. Her roommate, growing worried, reached out to the friend Shanana had been visiting. The chilling realization set in: Shanana Omen had vanished without a trace. In a different year, on July 4th, 2012, another individual met the same fate in the Alaska Triangle. Paul Michael Lemaitre, a 65-year-old marathoner, was participating in the 85th edition of the Mount Marathon Race. The race, a grueling 3.5-mile run through thickly forested mountains and creeks, would be his first and last. As the other participants crossed the finish line, one name was conspicuously absent from the list: Paul Michael Lemaitre. Despite an extensive search, no trace of him was ever found. These two cases, separated by 7 years and diverse circumstances, share a common thread: the enigmatic Alaska wild wilderness. Shanana Omen, a woman just stepping into the prime of her life, and Paul Michael Lemaitre, a man in his twilight years seeking one last adventure, both swallowed by the same unfathomable void. The Alaska Triangle, with its mystic allure and deadly reputation, continues to be a source of intrigue and fear. As we delve deeper into these disappearances, one can't help but wonder about the forces at work within this geographic enigma. Are these cases mere accidents, or is there something more sinister at play? 2 more souls swallowed by the Alaska Triangle Rap? Tiara Hamlin and Robert Espie, 2 more victims of the mysterious place. Tiara Hamlin, a young woman from Anchorage, Alaska, was last seen in the Trailside Loop area in southern Anchorage. On the fateful day of October 11th, 2014, she left her home and was never seen again. Her disappearance, a chilling blend of suspected homicide and inexplicable forces, leaves many questions unanswered. Despite extensive investigations and search efforts, Jail's fate remains shrouded in the enigma of the ominous place. Switching our focus to another perplexing case, we find ourselves in the early morning of January 26, 1950. Master Sergeant Robert Espie of the U.S. Air Force bid his wife farewell, oblivious to the tragic fact that it would be their last goodbye. Boarding the Douglas C-54D Skymaster with 43 other passengers, Robert was set to embark on a journey to Montana. But as fate would have it, this was a journey he would never complete. Just moments after takeoff, all communication with the Skymaster was abruptly severed. The aircraft, along with its 44 souls aboard, vanished without a trace. Despite comprehensive search and rescue operations, no wreckage or remains were ever found. Robert Espie, like many before and after him, had become a victim of the enigmatic triangle. Tiara Hamlin and Robert Espie are 2 names etched into the long list of the triangle's unresolved mysteries. Their stories, like those of so many others, serve as a stark reminder of the enigma that is the mysterious triangle. A place where people disappear without a trace, where investigations lead to dead ends, and where answers are as elusive as the victims themselves. Their stories add to the growing mystery of this dark triangle. Even the powerful are not immune to this mysterious landscape. The year was 1972, and the United States was in the throes of a heated election season. On October 16th, a small plane carrying 2 of the country's most influential men, Hale Boggs, the House Majority Leader from Louisiana, and Nick Begich, a freshman congressman from Alaska, disappeared without a trace. The men were on a campaign trip from Anchorage to Juneau when they vanished over the vast, desolate expanse of the Alaska Triangle. Despite one of the largest search and rescue operations in U.S. history, no wreckage of the plane was ever found, nor were the bodies of Bogs, Begich, or their 2 aides. The disappearance of these 2 powerful figures shook the nation and added another layer of mystery to the lore of the Triangle. Their disappearance remains one of the most high-profile cases in Alaska history. The Alaska Triangle, a place of intrigue and unanswered questions. We've journeyed through the chilling tales of Richard Lyman Griffiths' survival cocoon, Alan Foster's ill-fated flight, Frank Manano's vanishing from Shanana, and Leonard Lane's disappearance after a parade. The stories of Shanana Omen, a woman who never returned home, and Paul Michael Lemaitre, a marathoner who never crossed the finish line, further underscore the eerie enigma of the Alaska mystic wild forest. The unresolved cases of jail Tiara, Hamlin and Robert Espie add more layers to the mystery, while the disappearances of Hale Bogs and Nick Begich remind us that no one is immune to the Triangle's wrath. The scale of these disappearances is staggering, the mystery profound. Each story is a chilling reminder of the unknown dangers lurking in the depths of Alaska wilderness. As the mysteries of the Alaska Triangle continue to baffle us, one cannot help but wonder, who will be next?